Welcome to Tech Bytes and News, your daily roundup of articles featured in Hacker News. Today, we're diving deep into a fascinating article about Proton VPN and its role in circumventing internet censorship in countries like Venezuela and Russia. It's a real David versus Goliath story, you know?
A 4,000% spike in downloads in Venezuela alone? That's incredible! So Proton VPN essentially became a resistance tool, right? But how did they manage to stay ahead of the censors? It sounds like a constant battle.
Exactly. The article highlights this incredible cat-and-mouse game between Proton and sophisticated censors. In Venezuela, the government tried to block access to news sites and even Wikipedia before the election. Proton, offering free access to Venezuelans, became a lifeline. The government's attempts to discredit it backfired spectacularly. A Streisand effect, if you will.
I see. Interesting. So it wasn't just about Venezuela. Russia presented a much larger challenge, didn't it? With 5 to 6% of Russia's internet traffic reportedly going through Proton at one point.
Absolutely. The scale in Russia was enormous. They faced a massive surge in users after the government blocked Facebook and Instagram, declaring Meta an extremist organization. Proton's infrastructure almost buckled under the pressure. They were literally buying servers as fast as they could find them, regardless of cost. It was a frantic 3 weeks of scrambling to keep up.
Wow. That's, intense. So what kind of technical solutions did they employ? I mean, how do you even begin to outsmart state-sponsored censorship?
Well, it's a multi-pronged approach. They developed stealth protocols, expanded their server networks globally, and created internal tools for emergency deployment. They also automated IP switching, making it harder for censors to block access. And some of their solutions are less technical, shall we say, like disguising the app icon on phones in countries where simply possessing a VPN is illegal.
Disguising the icon? That's clever, but the censors are learning, right? The article mentions Russia's use of machine learning to detect VPN traffic.
Precisely. The censors are becoming increasingly sophisticated, using machine learning to identify VPN fingerprints. It's an arms race, a constant evolution of offensive and defensive strategies. The article even suggests that some countries are buying censorship technology directly from Russia, making the fight even harder.
It sounds exhausting. And what about the role of big tech? The article mentions Apple removing VPN apps from its App Store in Russia.
Yeah, that's a huge problem. Apple and Google's control over app distribution puts users at their mercy. Yen, Proton's CEO, rightly points out that no amount of technical circumvention matters if you can't even get your app onto people's devices. It's a critical point, a new frontier in this fight for internet freedom.
So what's the future look like? It seems like an uphill battle.
It's definitely a long and difficult fight. The splinternet, with countries creating their own isolated internet networks, is already a reality. But despite the odds, Proton and others continue to innovate and fight for a free and open internet. They're driven by a belief in the importance of information access and the power of technology to protect democracy. It's inspiring, really.
It truly is. A testament to human ingenuity and resilience in the face of oppression. Thanks for breaking this down for us.
My pleasure. And thank you for listening to Tech Bytes and News. Join us again tomorrow for another insightful look at the world of technology. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.